What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we helped Mai take down a few more massive mass outbreaks here in the Cobalt Coastlands, and Ray decided to show up, and apparently he wants to have a battle, so we're going to be heading on down to the beach to give him just that. But first things, well, I say first thing, this is going to be the first thing that we do, but after this is done, we actually have something pretty special that we're going to be doing today, so let's talk to Ray. If you want to hear about what I have about massive mass outbreaks, you'll have to battle me for it. You're on. Let's do it. You fell from the sky into our world, and I don't want that to be for nothing, for you or for me. We're going to keep working for the Survey Corps together, so I'm going to show you that I can beat you. All right, Ray, let's see what you got. Survey Corps Ray challenged you to a battle. 5 Pokemon this time. Wow, but you're going to start with a Clefairy of all things this late in this juncture? All right, it's up to you. What level is your Clefairy at? 60. I mean, that's respectable. It's not too bad. I'm just going to use a strong style Iron Tail here to make sure that this actually lands. Because this thing could probably actually hurt a little bit, given that it has the type effectiveness. But there we go. Good job, Roddy. All right, not bad. What do you got next for me? Pikachu. Okay, it's your main right there. Your boy. And you're just going to use Quick Attack instead of something electrical? All right. I mean, that's okay. I guess the double Quick Attack is worth doing. Oh, and a Volt Tackle. You know what? Never mind. I stand corrected. That was very smart. I didn't think you're going to be able to get 3 moves in with that, especially without an Agile style, but okay. Let's move on to... I mean, I could... the obvious answer here is Arrow, but... you know what? Let's go with Viola. I'm trying to use my lower level Pokemon right now. And while I have you out, I'm actually going to max revive Roddy here, because there's absolutely no way Pikachu is going to be one-shotting Viola here with whatever it uses. Iron Tail. Oh, no. Defensive stats were lowered. That's so bad. Okay, let's just use a standard Leaf Blade here. We'll definitely finish the job. Because you're just a Pikachu. You're no Raichu. Goodness. And next up, we got Staraptor. Okay, interesting choice. I am definitely going to do a little bit of swapping here. I'm going to go with Darko for this, actually. Because I don't really think Hubert or Genevieve is the play for this. Let alone Roddy. So let's just do an Ice Punch. And I'm not going to use any Agile or Strong Style anything here. Darko is so freaking strong. Seriously, my most used Pokemon in this freaking playthrough is a Lopunny. Which I never would have thought that that would be the case, but it's just kind of the way that it's turned out. All right, so I think for Mr. Mime, I could just Giga Impact you. That'd be kind of crazy, but let's see. Maybe I have another option here. I guess we could go with Arrow. Wow, yeah, I guess, you know what? I will go with Arrow this time, just for that Poison Jab. And also because if Arrow does get knocked out, which it probably won't, but if it does, just in case... I don't care if it loses out on experience. It's already so low over-leveled at this point anyway. But then again, there's not really such thing as being over-leveled in this game, given how much harder things hit that are super low level, but whatever. You have to think about this game from a very different perspective from the rest of the Pokemon series. There we go. Battle decided. Sorry, Ray. Nothing you can't survey with strength like that. And there we go. Good job. And we got a little level up for Hubert. I will take it. I do have some experience candies I get to use. When I get stronger, if I could only become a worthy opponent to you, I'm sure I'd be a better asset to the core. I don't know, Ray. You're not like that weak anymore. All right. Then we'll get back to work. We've got our whole future to be ready for. That's the spirit. And off you go. Oh, wait. I forgot what I came to see you for in the... Oh, yeah. Duh. The frickin' thing you were going to tell us about. Let me tell you the theory the professor and I came up with regarding massive mass outbreaks. We think Pokemon are gathering around lingering traces of energy left behind by the space-time rift. But we need to survey more to learn how the energy traces are connected to the rainstorms. I don't understand a word you're saying, but it sounds like you know what you're talking about. Hi, Mai. We have to discover the cause of these massive mass outbreaks and find out if they're dangerous for all Hisui's sake. Good luck to you both out there. See you around. Well, we'll keep studying. I like the Survey Corps. It's good to see young people so passionate about their cause. All right, next we visit the Coronet Highlands, another place to go. Oh, wait, that would be the plan, but I've yet to hear of a single sighting of a massive mass outbreak in the Highlands. If and when we do hear of any sightings there, let's meet up at the Highlands camp. Okay, we will do that, and we get a bunch of Tumblestones and Iron Chunks for our trouble. Now, I'm going to be heading back up this way to where the professor's at, to where the other core members are at, where my item box is, all that good stuff, because I need to go grab a few Pokemon. But before I do that, really quickly, I need to draw your attention to something here. So you remember the old request that we got from the professor after finishing the game? Go all the way down here to 66, the Sea's Legend. Professor Leventon saw a Pokemon in the ocean that might be connected to the Sea's Legend. Solve the mystery of the Sea's Legend and catch the Pokemon that Professor Leventon saw. Now, this request is actually connected to Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, specifically Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Now, those games are terrible. It's the worst remake of all time, so I don't really want to draw your attention to it too much, but I am going to at least tell you what I'm talking about here. So in the Canalave library in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, there is a book that talks about the Sea's Legend, and in that book, it mentions 3 Pokemon. Mantike, Buizel, and particularly a Quillfish with huge spikes. These are all acknowledged the humans' bravery and helped them track down the Sea's Legend. Let's talk to the Galaxy member here really quickly. Say, I want to see my Pokemon, and I am going to head on in here. We're going to grab Overquill for this. I'm going to take Viola out, mostly because Viola is going to be a little too powerful for this whole situation. I'm going to take Darko out, again, for the same reason, and I'm going to take out let's take out Genevieve for this, and then we'll keep the other 3. We're going to keep Overquill with us, and then we need to go track down Buizel right here, and Mantike over here. Now, what we need to do is we need to head on over to Sans Reach. Once we are here, we are then going to want to sleep until it is evening. And there we go. Your party Pokemon are rested and are all happy and healthy again. Now, for the last step to this entire puzzle, and I don't think that the weather really matters here if I am about to be correct. Well, I mean, it looks like the rainstorm's about to go away anyways, but if I am wrong, hopefully, well, we'll find out in a second. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take our Basculegion. Sorry about that cut. We're going to want to take our Basculegion and we're going to go right between the 2 spikes here in the middle. And once you get this, heard something that sounded like a cry and a boulder shifting in the distance. Now, the Sea's Legend is active, and we can take these Pokemon and head over this way. So I'm going to go around the Alpha Gyarados here because I really don't want to deal with that at the moment. And we're going to go all the way around to this side of the map. Now, there is a particular cave that we are going to be keeping an eye out for that is kind of carved into the side of this giant rock structure. This big... is this an isthmus? Is that what this one's called? I don't actually remember if this is an isthmus. A peninsula? I don't remember. I'm getting all my terms wrong. But you head over here, and boom! There is the cave over here by Seagrass Haven. Let's head on inside. Nope, sorry about that cut. Wrong cave. Wrong cave entirely. I went to the wrong one. No, we need to keep going. Past Seagrass Haven, all the way over here. That's the one that I want. Sorry, I made a turn too early. I wasn't paying attention to my GPS. All right, now let's head on in here. And as we're about to head inside, let's save our game. And then let's go in. Because there are 2 Pokemon that we're actually going to be going after here, not just 1. So, we've got a Manaphy and 3 Phione here. We need to catch at least one of the Phione, and the Manaphy is absolutely mandatory. The way this works is pretty simple. What you need to do is just kind of hit it to make it available to attack. Go after it. Phione are only level 35, so personally, I'm going to try to see how weak a Agile style Aqua Tail is on this thing. It's probably not all that weak, though. It'll probably still one-shot it. Oh, no, actually, that's a lot less than I was expecting. So we're just going to outright catch this one. But it's pretty much the same concept as with the Weather Trio. You need to hit them first, then you can attack them. Well, it's kind of the truth with most of the legendaries, but you want to at least catch one of these things if you can help it. Just to add it to your Pokedex. All right, now let's use an Ultra Ball. And we're going to outright take down the other 2 Phione. I have no business catching them at all. Totally not even worth my time. Come on. Oh, no, you don't. Even though Phione is a much less impressive legendary than its Manaphy counterpart, it still does have an incredibly low catch rate, so you're still going to have to work for it just a little bit. Let's keep trying. Come on now. Oh, don't you dare. Oh, what the heck? Man, I cannot catch this thing. You know, I just noticed it's... Hold on, let's see. Is it still there? No, it's still there. I was going to say that the icon went away for meaning that it's got a really easy catch rate now, but apparently I was mistaken. Come on now. Get in the ball. Dude, I can't catch this thing. Phione is going to be a harder Pokemon to catch than any of the other legendaries. Are you kidding me? Okay, we'll keep trying. Roddy, just kind of hang in there. It's not going to do a whole lot of damage to you. You don't have a lot to worry about. Just take hit after hit. I will continue to throw Ultra Balls until we actually catch this thing. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. You're harder to catch than frickin' Cresselia and gosh dang Enamorus and frickin' Dialga and Palkia. What the heck? You're just a little water fairy. Get in the ball. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Very next throw, we got it. I just cut all that out because I had nothing to say because I figured it was going to take a whole lot longer. All right, let's keep going. So now they're starting to throw attacks at me. Watch out. Sprint around that. Make sure that you're attacking the right Pokemon at any given time. Okay, there we go. Now let's just take this Phione out as fast as we can. Is it both Phione? It is. Yes, it is. Okay, so this will make it a lot easier then. I'm going to use Psycho Cut for some good damage. Hopefully that'll just... Oh, doesn't one-shot you. Wow. I'm seriously impressed by the amount of defenses that are on these Pokemon. I could have sworn that Phione and Manaphy are the type of legendary that has equal stats across the board, if I'm not mistaken. I know Manaphy is like 100, 100, 100, 100, 100 on just everything. Phione, I think, cuts that down to... Is it 75 or 80 or something like that? I think Phione has a base stat of 500, and Manaphy is 600, but I could be wrong. Like, Phione is still strong. Don't get me wrong. But let's get rid of those two. Now that they've both been defeated, we got some Grit Gravel and Grit Dust. Now all that's left is the big one. And also this Weasel can evolve, which is hilarious. I mean, it would be kind of funny to do it. As a result, oh, don't you dare. Come here. There we go. All right, so Manaphy is considerably stronger than the other three. Level 50 this time. So, I mean, with the damage that did, I'm going to feel safe in my assumption that I can actually do that. That was a critical hit, too. So now it's going to start using strong style attacks. Moon Blast! Oh, that's not going to be fun to deal with. All right, Roddy, you're down. All right, let's switch on over to Hubert next. So Arrow is not something I'm going to want to use here at all. Now, to be gentle to this Manaphy, I'm going to use Mystical Fire. There we go. Into the red. That's what I wanted. Offensive stats were lower. That's even better. It's going to use Zen Headbutt. Not going to do all that much damage. Now let's start chucking Ultra Balls. If we can just catch this thing. Maybe we'll get luckier with it than we did with Phione. Nope. I mean, well, it's not over yet. If I can get this within the first 5 turns, I could be lucky, but who knows. Yeah, stop using Zen Head, but I'm so glad we lowered your frickin' offensive stats. Oh, no, never mind, they're back. All right. Another Ultra Ball. Come on now. Nope, didn't get the little shake I wanted. Son of a gun. We're so frickin' close. Now it's ticked. I mean, those do not look like the eyes that scream, I'm angry, but whatever. Apparently it is enraged, and this is going to hurt a whole lot more now. And there really is no point in trying to revive Roddy just because of the attack situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a max potion on Hubert. There you go. And another Zen Headbutt. Okay, we're fine. Offensive stats are returned to normal. All right, now back to throwing Ultra Balls. Really wish I could use like Gigaton Balls and stuff like that, but ugh. Game has no such mercies. Nope. Golly. And of course it grew enraged again, which is great. Now it's going to start using Agile and Strong Style, huh? Nope, just a Zen Headbutt. Okay, that's rough. Hang in there. Oh, Hubert. Oh, Hubert. Okay, this is rough. I'm just going to have to keep doing this again and again. There we go. Got it on the 5th turn, just like with Phione. Not bad. Or the 5th attempt, I suppose. And there it is. Report back to Professor Laventon to share what you've learned about Manaphy. So let's go and do that right away. Not too bad. So now, I think I might as well just fast travel back there. We'll just go back to the beachside camp. But now, all that's really left, I mean, I only have 3 more required Pokemon left. 3! That's it! So tell me what you think, Laventon. So you've caught our mysterious swimmer, so it was Manaphy all along. It seems Manaphy here is a migratory Pokemon, drifting to and fro across the sea since long ago. At least that's what it says in the Sea's legend. I had a jolly hard time getting a hold of this tome, but it seems it was worth it in the end. And there it is. Sea's Legends complete. You get 3 Comet Shards for your trouble, as well as 2 Legendaries. One who is obviously a little bit stronger than the other. Okay. So let me talk to you guys about how this is going to work. We are going to be going after the Pokemon for the rest of this Pokedex first. There are, like I said, there's 2 required ones left, although one of them is going to be super easy because we need to go after all of the unknown in the game. We do have, in fact, if we look on our, not there, if we look on our Pokedex, there's literally an unknown research note. We need to catch 28 forms, and it literally gives you hints on like how to get to each of them based on what based on the words down below. So this one says I think that's, what is that? The left eye atop the village. So that one tells you exactly where to find that one. And each of these is corresponding to a different location. They are all in various places all across the world, but really only catching one of them is necessary for the Pokedex. The other one, though, which is associated with request 22, if I can show that one really quickly, is a lot more complicated. This is eerie apparitions in the night. Collect the 107 wisps scattered across the Hisui region to seal away the being who brought calamities that the young girl in the village told you of. 107 wisps. Now, we have gotten quite a few of these, but the rest of them are going to be more difficult, and that's going to require us changing it to nighttime and basically going all across the region and finding every single one. For the unknown, I am probably going to be doing a step-by-step guide on each and every single one as we, like, for a singular episode, just going over and showing where every single location is. But for the wisps, that's probably going to be a speed-up episode where I just play music and we show me collecting them as fast as I can. Because while I can use a guide absolutely for that, I've already picked up so many wisps that it's not so simple. It's going to require me eliminating a lot of the ones that I've already found, and constantly changing the time over and over again is going to be frustrating, so we're probably going to do the remainders in a speed up. I'll probably combine that with catching one of the other last Pokemon that we have left to get. But guys, that's going to be it for this episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.